So feature number 1 of the Mobil 1 Australian Late Model Championship. Ready for blast off. Get set, here they come, charging towards the Open Finance main straight. Some dust kicked up from the inside line of cars coming out of turn number 4. Are away. It's a 15-lap dash race, so you've got to hustle if you're in the mid-pack, and this car's already doing that. So they make their way down towards Schlam Group, turn number 3 for the first time.
So, the Orange Brigade, they look like they're on the move. You can see Vosberger moving forward, Cody Brown alongside him. They're back in about 6th and 7th place right now. Brent Vosbergen, another one of the Orange Brigade, is leading them away. And Brad Blake, who was quick early in the night, is looking good out there in 2nd place.
There's no room for the weak at heart in this race. They're certainly flying in the early stages. Brent Vosbergen's just done a 15.411, and in the next lap he's going to have lap traffic to negotiate. Brad Blake is 2nd, 3rd place is Brad Smith. Jamie Oldfield and the one of Joe Chalmers are 4th and 5th as they run down the back straight. And we've got a car that's spun. It is Nathan Richards in car number 74. And we've gone yellow.
And here is Matt Nolly to kick us away.
So double file restart set for the pole man. Brent Vosbergen searching for the 2nd title. Brings the car down, but they're stacking up. And that was starting a car over. No! 2 or 3 cars in this as the cars rolled over, but that was all starting when the 4 came down the line to start the race.
Yep. Get the bloody hell out of the way here. But man, that 99 is not looking happy.
And Nicastri filthy about that. Look at it. We just talked about a demolition derby a few moments ago. We weren't expecting to have one tonight. Here it is on the replay. So watch the 4 come down. And it was cars stacking up behind him. It was Craig Vosbergen that checked up, and then the 99 rolled over, and everyone else had the stacks on the mill in the middle of that shot.
I don't think there'll be too many eliminated, to be honest.
Definitely the 99, but I think everyone else might be okay.
Not how you wanted to see your first night chasing the A1 here on the West Coast go, mate.
No, first heat didn't go to plan. I knew we had some work to do, and I still thought I was far enough up not to get caught up with wood ducks, but I have to watch the replay on that. I don't know what they were doing. I think a few guys just tried to go too early, and yeah, it is what it is. I don't know who. Well, yeah, I got no idea who caused it. I just went over. I'm glad I'm all right. The car's looking a bit second hand, so we'll see what we can do.
Have you had a quick second to assess the damage? Is everything fixable right now? You can be back tomorrow?
I have no idea. It's still sitting on 4 wheels, so that means the suspension shouldn't be too bad, and we got backups on that. But we bring a lot of spares with us, but not necessarily that much, so we'll see what we can do.
Into the main straight, the green lights are back on, and Craig Vosbergen leads them down the main straight. They're safely around Cody. And the first move is coming from Jamie Oldfield, who goes underneath the Joe Chalmers and puts the Australian champion back to 5th. Chalmers is not done with yet. He's coming back underneath the Jamie Oldfield. That's for 4th and 5th.
Chalmers not giving up, and behind him is Craig Vosbergen, who dives down the inside into number 8. So Craig Vosbergen going alongside the Aussie champ. They'll go wheel to wheel down the Triple M back straight and towards turn number 3. Oldfield has been released, but Vosbergen had to work hard, eating a lot of the curve.
Well, the big question mark now is, can they hunt down Brent Vosbergen? The Smiths in Australia, can you believe it? And the new ones went past them as well. They're back there in 3rd place now, the Smiths, but they're chasing the Vosbergens, and there's 2 of them in this field. I don't see any more Smiths. Vosbergen, Smith, Blake, Oldfield there, your first 4, Jace.
And Brad Smith is right up behind Brent Vosbergen. They're in heavy traffic. And Brad Blake not too far behind. They're coming up now on the 25 of Brian Huxtable. So Huxtable is just in front of Brent Vosbergen, who has just been passed by Brad Smith. Vosbergen fights back on the outside, takes back the lead. Smith there also. Jamie Oldfield coming underneath of Brad Blake, and lap traffic certainly is going to play a part.
And it didn't help the number 6 this time around, although there's more traffic ahead. The Tasmanian going after him. They picked the lap cars off, but there's more ahead. Towards turn 3, we've got the 81 blocking down the bottom here. Smith almost undoes the number 6 out the final turn. But there's plenty going on for the minor positions here.
Oh, Brad Blake, he just lost a lot of positions. He went back through the field. Unfortunately, he got stuck on the fence and he couldn't get himself off it. So Vosbergen, Smith, Oldfield, Blake, Vosbergen, Chalmers, they're your first half dozen in the field as they come here into the main straight, Jace, and we've got not much to go.
No, we're on the last lap. Brent Vosbergen leads down the back straight, and he's going to win the first of the preliminary A mains. Oh no, he's not. The yellow lights have come on. We've got Craig Vosbergen stranded at the other end. Can you believe it? Dad has stopped the race and son is going to have to negotiate a green-white checker.
And ready to go. Green lights come on. We go back racing in your prelim feature number 1 of the Mobil 1 Australian Late Model Championship. Through turn 1 we go. Oldfield goes with Smith. Down the back straight, here comes the 51 to the outside. He's trying something different, but will need to switch back down the bottom because the O-Show had the invitation. Oh, he glances the wall on the way into turn number 1. Over half a lap remaining. I feel the 4 has got this, but second might change in the last corner. Brent Vosbergen will win the prelim feature race number 1 from Smith. Oldfield, the O-Show just held off Joe Chalmers for the 4th position. Callum Harper, nice job to him to finish inside position 6. Only here comes feature race number 2.
Messy at the start, but it looks like they might get through clean. And the American just ahead, but here comes Kai Blight on the outside and storms his way to the lead. Lots going on further back, but it's Kai Blight and Miles Moose out in front. Blight with a couple of car lengths lead. Warren Oldfield at the moment third from Jason Oldfield, and then further back to Luke Halliday as we get to the end of the first 1.5 laps.
So Brendan Hucker is also out, which is a big story. Hucker was in 10th place, but he is now on the motorcycle track as Kai Blight does a 15.425 with clear air, but it won't be long before that clear air is gone. So you can already see the back of this big field. It's a car that's gone sideways mid-pack, which is the 318 of Dylan Barrow. Gets away with it, but Kai Blight is getting away with this race. Miles Moose is second.
This race has just got a 16.5 and still a good sort of second or so clear of the rest. 1.6 it sits at the moment. As we have a look at Veronica McCann at the moment, she's in 10th position right now. And further back, Kai Blight going strong, leading from Miles Moose. Then it is Warren Oldfield, Jason Oldfield, Lachlan Onley at the moment in 5th, Luke Halliday 6th. As we get to the end of 7 laps, 8 laps remain.
And he's just getting through them like there's no tomorrow.
Oldfield from 8th up into 3rd. Veronica McCann from 13th up into 9th place tonight. And a car stopped at the top. Is that Barrow? At the top of Schlam Group, turn 3 it is in the ex-Kinsella car, 318.
From Warren Oldfield and Jason Oldfield. The Oldfield's on the prowl. But will Kai Blight hang on from here?
Well, they got away safely, unlike preliminary feature 1, where we had a restart on lap 8. And we had Ben Nicastri go upside down. This time they've got through, and we've got a ding-dong battle for the lead here with Kai Blight holding off Warren Oldfield, Jason Oldfield holding off Lachlan Onley, and Miles Moose has gone back to 5th place, and we've got 4.5 laps left to go.
But Moose has moved up the speedway in the 91, the Michael Holmes entry. Just back on the track goes Darren O'Hearn. He'll go a lap down very quickly as the leaders come out of turn number 4. So it's Blight from Oldfield. Here's Jason Oldfield under siege from Lachlan Onley on the outside. Here comes the American, who's finding something up the top of the speedway. So the 91 splits these two down the Triple M back straight.
And trying to put on a bit of a challenge on Jason Oldfield. Once again going the high side and does indeed go to 3rd spot. So 2 for 1 on that lap. Miles Moose is on a bit of a charge right now. Out in front it is still Kai Blight. He's a fair way ahead now of Warren Oldfield as the 91 and the 11 continue to battle away. Miles Moose just ahead of Jason Oldfield, while Lachlan Onley is trying to move up a couple more spots. Remember, points so important tonight.
So there is our race leader coming out of Mobil 1, turn number 4. He's just making it look so easy. Goes around Ahern and goes underneath Peter Seaton as if he was standing still. And he's got a comfortable lead over Warren Oldfield. Miles moves back to 3rd. Jason Oldfield 4th, and Lachlan Onley there with him in 5th place. 1 lap to go, and here's our leader with 1 lap remaining. The white lights are on.
Just got between the 2 lap cars. He's got a huge margin back to 2nd place. Kai Blight, what a night it's been. And he wants another Aussie title as he parks it up through turn 3. And the 41 will take the prelim feature number 2 here at the Motorplex on Friday night. Oldfield will hold down 2nd. Miles Moose will get 3rd. Jason Oldfield just got Lachlan Onley at bay by half a second at the line. Massara was next.